You're back for more. Glad to hear it. Well, hopefully you've tuned into Paradigm and hopefully you've tuned into the Compete framework. But now I want to talk a little bit more about optimizing your results for finance. Yes, how do you optimize your results for finance? Now remember, we already talked about a few key ideas I want to make sure that haven't been missed. So first off, what is Paradigm? Paradigm is control, and you have the paradigm inside you that controls whatever it is that you're doing and wherever you're going, and that's your comfort zone, and you need to be able to break out of that. So you're going to be going heads up against that paradigm a lot, especially if you're looking to grow. And what we also talked about with the Compete framework is how do you take on your paradigm head to head when you had the battle and you had to deal with challenges. What do you need to do in order to change that tide and to overcome whatever the challenges actually are? So that Compete framework not only helps you address your paradigm itself, but it also helps you address any external factors that may actually happen in the world around you. So that's what we're coming into this conversation with. So with that basis and that foundation, I want to talk a little bit more about optimizing your results, and we're going to focus particularly on finance. So why finance? Well, it's one of the bigger challenges that people actually have these days, and it's not something you get an education on in school, or it's not something that you even get a training on in school. Now remember, we also talked about the difference between training and education. Training is something you get from the outside world. Education is something that from everything that you've received, you start forming a basis and a foundation for your beliefs, and you make decisions based off of that. And everything that comes together, that forms your education, but you have to make the decisions on how you decide to move forward with it. So remember, education is all about you and what you do. And from that, you'll become whatever it is that you're destined or desire to be. But you had to make that decision. No one else can do it for you. So in regards to wealth and finance, wealth, I like to use an acronym for wealth, where every asset loves hocus pocus. And hocus pocus is this idea of magic, right? And I think about magic, and it's always something I scratch my head on. It's like, how do they do that? I haven't figured out how to do that. And all magic is not knowing a trick. It's all it is an illusion, but it's something that you use your senses to take in and work to understand, and you're stumped. And so what magic really represents is a set of secrets. That's really what it is, a set of secrets. And those secrets can allow people to have a certain desired effect. So if the desired effect is to show a magic trick and have something actually occur and happen that stumps other people, and it works, that's a really good result. Now, with that actually being a secret, it's really a question of, well, who understands and knows the secret? Because as people see it and they're mystified, some are just in wonder, well, how do they do it? And others are just captivated where may want them to do it again. And some folks actually understand and appreciate the magic trick. Some people want to see how the trick works. So it's really a question of where you actually fit. If you are someone who loves to see the magic trick but don't really care how it works, then you may be someone who likes looking at wealth driving down the road but not really wanting to be in the car yourself or within that lifestyle, because maybe there's something that you feel a little bit different about. Or again, you're not in alignment there. But if you appreciate the secrets and you want to know how it works, then I encourage you to tune in and continue on. If it's not something that interests you, now is the time to sort of jet out and consider to do something else. But if you actually want to know the secrets, stay tuned in, because that's what I'm going to be sharing with you right now.